Justice served? Florida man cleared of charges after he fatally shot his neighbor who was trimming trees on his property in stand your ground case. I remember hearing about this briefly. From what I understand, dude was cutting branches of a tree. He went into this guy's property to cut a branch or something, and this guy shot his ass, and it looks like he got away with it.
No criminal charges for Edward Drozalowski. On Friday, a judge dismissing the case against the 79-year-old.
Wow.
Last year, a dispute between neighbors on Alameda Drive turned deadly.
Hands on top of your head. Don't move.
According to the Volusia County Sheriff's Office, Drozalowski shot and killed 42-year-old Brian Ford after claiming Ford was cutting tree limbs on his property and ignored warnings to leave.
My neighbor just shot my son.
Ford's mother, Linda, still lives next door to Drozalowski.
Oh, that's brutal.
From his front door, she says she's disappointed in the outcome.
That's brutal. She has to live next to the guy. I mean, I'm not choosing a side here yet necessarily. I don't know the facts. I'm just thinking of one fact that I know, and that is living next to the person who killed your son. That sounds agonizing. That sounds absolutely horrible. I feel bad for this lady. She didn't do anything wrong. She just lost her son, and now she has to live next to the guy.
We wanted closure, but we didn't want this type of closure.
Linda Ford claims court proceedings were one-sided, and this ruling sets a dangerous precedent.
He got away with murder. And that's sad. It's sad. There's nothing more we can do. We have to live with the results, and we have to move forward from there.
Criminal defense attorney Michael Piniella wasn't involved in this case, but says a stand your ground defense all comes down to reasonableness and whether the threat justifies deadly force.
Right.
First of all, that the decedent was armed, I think, is a huge deal. The fact that he had the capability of causing great bodily harm.
Oh, so the guy had a gun on him, and then he went into this guy's property while he had a gun on him. That's big deal. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not picking a side until we know more. So the headline sounds terrible, but I mean, you don't take a gun into someone else's property who's telling you to get the fuck out.
With a chainsaw during this altercation can't be underscored enough. The other issue that came up in this case is that he had a reputation for violence.
See, there's always more to the story, man. There's always more. They looked at everything in very excruciating detail, I'm sure. It probably didn't have to happen, if I have to guess. It could have been avoided, but because of the circumstances, the dude got away with it. Especially in Florida? Central Florida? Bro, you do not go armed to somebody who doesn't like you. The guy gave up his life. What a dummy. He thought he wasn't going to get shot. I would never do that.